You know, one of the biggest decisions you will ever make for your home is how to keep it comfortable. Today, we welcome Logan Services as they pull back the curtain to show you the hands, hard work, and heart that goes into every system they produce. We have Amanda Kinsella and Riley Hines here to talk about what's behind every Trane system they put into your home. And I love this because we're actually going to get to see what happens before it gets to a home. So tell us about Logan Services, first of all.
Yeah, so we are a family-owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and plumbing company that serves homeowners all over Greater Cincinnati.
Okay, and I think we've seen the commercials and seen you on some of the commercials, so we have some idea. Tell us what's behind this factory to family and really treating customers like family.
So you've been to a farm to table tour, or at least I've heard of the concept before. I got to go on one of those tours last summer, and there I was on the tour still thinking about work, and I said, you know what, we're just like farm to table. Although our story doesn't start in a field, it begins in a factory, but the products and the goods that all of the people that are involved with the process, they still end up at home making people comfortable. Right. And that's what started the concept of factory to family. So Riley and I and our team, we got to go down to Texas where Trane is located. One of its manufacturing facilities is located. And we got to tour and meet up with people that make the story what it is.
I love it. What was that experience like?
Oh, it was awesome. All of the people that they have down at the plant were so friendly and they welcomed us in, and just being able to see like the behind the scenes on the assembly line, what it takes to really manufacture those systems, it was awesome.
And I'm curious, did you learn anything that you didn't know before?
We learned a ton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well tell us, I want to make sure that we actually get to see some of this. So let's look at it now, look at behind the scenes, what goes into making the system. Let's take a look.
One of the biggest decisions you'll ever make for your home is how you keep it comfortable. So we're pulling back the curtain to show you the hands, the hard work, and the heart that goes into every Trane system that Logan Services installs in your home.
What I find that I like most about it, I'm actually creating something. And I'm creating something that affects a lot of people.
We take care of these units like if it was going to be one of ours.
The unit in front of you is the only unit you're going to make today. And that unit is going to your mother's house. So we need to make sure it is the best unit that we've ever created.
And we're testing it similar to how it would operate in the field, except for we're testing it much more extreme conditions that really stress the components in the system.
To have a great product, then you've got to have the durability. It's got to be able to last. We have the best brand, and it is our job to maintain that brand.
Nobody in the industry is doing what we're doing here at Trane, and that's what makes this company special.
Our goal is to provide you with maximum comfort inside of your home.
I think about the houses that they're going to and the comfort that they'll bring to families, from the factory to the road to their house. A lot went in to get it there.
We look at Logan Services. We want to be a premier provider to our customers. It's the best product in the HVAC industry.
So in all of the research that I've done online, Trane always came up as one of the top brands.
I think the people should know that we take pride in our work and know that the customer is happy with their decision to go with us.
So knowing that I can come in and make a change to people's houses, it really gives me a good feeling.
I love my family enough to get the best Trane that I can buy. You know, they take care of my family and they treat you like family.
When they say it's hard to stop for Trane, they just want to keep running.
At the end of the day, what customers want in their home is they want to be comfortable in their house and they want to have peace of mind that the equipment's going to work.
We want our employees to be proud to work for Logan Services. We want our customers to be proud to do business with us. So Logan Services making home comfort easy means we walk in, we provide the best experience, we leave, and you're comfortable. Really providing an experience that no one else in our industry is doing right now. Everything we do is to ensure that we are providing our customers that best friendly service and making sure we live up to that promise. That is what family-owned and operated feels like.
Okay, so that was so cool. So what do you want people to take away when they see this video?
It's really a lot of people not just technology, not just engineering, but all the people behind the process. And it's more so than just a manufacturing or assembly line facility or the people that you see here locally. There's a trucking industry that's behind that air conditioner that's keeping you cool today.
Right. And I love it because you get to see that people really put their heart and soul into this work. And that does mean something, doesn't it, to customers, I would think.
We got to talk to some of our customers up here in Ohio that we've gotten to serve, and some of them are like legacy customers where they feel like family and they want to be a part of the Logan Services family for 10 plus years now. So I think that goes to say a lot about what we try to produce at Logan Services.
Yeah, in watching that, it does make you feel like you're part of the family, which when you have something that's expensive that you put into your home, you want to make sure that it is done in a quality way, and I think you've shown us here.
And that's why local matters.
Yeah.
Right? You know, we are the people that are part of the process, and our team is proud of the work that we're able to do for homeowners out there. So if we have a message for any viewers out there, choose local. Local extends a lot further than our team here at Logan.
Yeah, and when you're making, again, an investment like that, you want to make sure you're making a good investment and you trust the people involved and your family.
Definitely.
Right?
Yes.
I love that. Okay, if viewers want more information about Logan Services, where should they go?
Yeah, they can definitely head to our website. It's just www.logan-inc.com. They can find the Factory to Family page there and see the full documentary. It's also up on our YouTube, and then we have a lot of behind-the-scenes content on our social media pages.
That's awesome. So. Thanks so much for being here and sharing a little bit of the video about how Logan Services and behind the scenes of Logan Services. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.